Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. This is going to be my second video that I make of the Broad Ripple area of Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, in the first video, I primarily did the part of Broad Ripple to where a lot of the entertainment was at in that area. In this area. Today, I'm going to focus more on the residential part of Broad Ripple. So you guys have a better idea of what Broad Ripple looks like residentially. For those of you that might want to move here to the Broad Ripple area of Indianapolis. So let me turn my camera around so y'all can see the houses a little better. Okay. And for those of you that are watching this video of Broad Ripple, and this is your first video of watching to where I'm discussing Broad Ripple, if you want to know any information about Broad Ripple, then go back and watch my first video that I made of Broad Ripple. Because that video is going to have all the general information about the Broad Ripple area that you're going to probably want to know. This video is going to primarily be a continuation of my first video of Broad Ripple, except on this video, like I said a minute ago, this video is going to focus more on the residential aspects of Broad Ripple. Now, up in front of me here is going to be Christ the King Church, for those of you that are religious. This is at least one of the churches in the Broad Ripple area. Well, you know what? It's a Catholic school, Christ the King Catholic School. I take that back. This is a school. So for those of you that want to send your kids to a private school and you got some sort of a religious preference, I would like to point that out. here's a church in Broad Ripple. This is Northminster. This is Northminster Church. I just drove by here in Broad Ripple. Northminster Church. For those of you that are religious. I mean, there's a few people out here walking their dogs. So for those of you that are active and you like to go outside and walk around your community, this is a wonderful community here in Indianapolis to do that. I mean, I would say if you're into inner city living and you have the right amount of money, this is definitely an area that I would recommend you to at least check out if you're wanting to move to the mid-Indiana area. As y'all can see in Broad Ripple, it's a pretty busy area here in Broad Ripple. I mean, it's Sunday. That's the day I'm recording this video. It's on a Sunday. So this is what Sunday traffic looks like here in Broad Ripple. So imagine what the traffic here would be during the work week. So bear in mind, if you move here to Broad Ripple, it's a nice area, plenty to do, but you're going to also have to deal with an abundance of traffic. Now, the building that you're seeing right now, that I just drove by, was the Broad Ripple High School. I'm gonna go down the street and then turn around and drive down the other street and show you the other side of the high school. That's gonna be the Broad Ripple High School. I mean, for those of you that are not used to having a bunch of trees I mean, for those of you that might be from areas that are more desert, such as Southern California, or for those of you that might be from places like Florida, where you don't really get a significant change in the seasons. I mean, one thing I gotta say I like about Indiana, along with other places in the Midwest, is around this time of year, this is my opinion, of course. I mean, as far as it goes for the temperature, I mean, yes, it does get a little cool, but it doesn't get too cold. But at the same time, like on a day like today, the sun is out and you can just kind of look around and take in the beauty of the trees turning color. Taking the beauty of all the different color of the leaves. And see, this is one of the reasons why I love fall. I mean, when it comes to fall time, in my opinion, the Midwest has some of the best fall weather. Because in the fall, it cools down to where, I mean, it does cool down, but it doesn't get downright cold. I mean, in this weather, if you put on a pair of pants and a sweatshirt, you can come outside here and enjoy the weather. You can enjoy the weather. You can take in some fresh air. A lot of times here in Indiana, and during this time of the year in mid-Indiana, your average temperature, I mean, on average, your highs are going to be in the 50s, and your overnight lows are going to typically be in the low to mid 40s. Now here in Indiana, it doesn't start cooling down. I mean, here in Indiana, it doesn't start cooling down to the point where it gets downright cold until, I would say, the second week or so in November. I would say around the second or third week of November that's going to be the time of year here in mid-Indiana where your temperatures start to where your temperatures start to get downright cold. Like when I say downright cold, I'm talking to where your highs during the day might only be 45 degrees and your lows at night might be in the upper 20s into the lower 30s. But typically, that's not going to happen here in Indiana until the second or third week or so in November. I mean, sometimes it can happen a little earlier than that, but typically the way it's been, it doesn't get that cold until the second or third week of November. Well, this is going to be the other side of the Broad Ripple High School. I mean, they got a lot of this building gated off, so I'm not going to be able to get in to show you guys more of the high school. So this is the Broad Ripple High School, the other side of it. And here's the Broad Ripple Apartments. I believe I may have had this on my first Broad Ripple video. In fact, I think I did. But just in case you missed it on that video, you get to see it again on this video. So for those of you that are in the market looking for a place to rent, here are some apartments here in Broad Ripple. Now, Broad Ripple does have more than just one apartment complex, obviously, but those are one of them. And then up here, which I also had on my last Broad Ripple video, are some condominiums. These are called the Mountain Place Apartments. So there's another set of apartments here in Broad Ripple. This is the Centerberry neighborhood here in Broad Ripple. This is called the Centerberry neighborhood. be adjusted once again so y'all can see that some of the houses a little better. And this right here is the Canterbury Park. I said this was a Centerbury neighborhood. This is a Canterbury neighborhood. And this right here is a Canterbury Park. I read the sign wrong a minute ago, so my apologies. This is a Canterbury Park I just drove by. And this is in the Canterbury neighborhood. So my apologies. Alright folks, it's getting close to the half-hour mark, so in a minute or two I'm going to end this video, or the video will end me. You guys know what you gotta do to satisfy the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe, leave comments below, thumbs up. I'm gonna just keep on driving for another minute or two, and then I'm gonna end the video. So everybody, I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching. For those of you that have been watching and subscribing and leaving comments below, I appreciate you, because without you, this channel wouldn't be growing. And if I was out here doing more videos, the channel would have grown a lot faster at this point. So I appreciate every one of you. And a little small disclaimer here. I mean, obviously there's going to be more to Broad Ripple than what I've showed you on these couple of videos of Broad Ripple. So at some point I'll come back to this area and I'll do some more videos. But for now, I'm going to leave it right here. Between this video and my last video of Broad Ripple, you guys will at least have a general idea of what to expect if you choose to make the Broad Ripple area of Indianapolis your new home. So until next time, everybody have a blessed one, and I will see you guys on the next video.